The scholar might fall into a mistake and he might do an error, which is inevitable. لأنه he's a human being. All of the children of Adam are those who fall into mistakes and errors. So the shaykh will fall into an error and a mistake. Generally, this is when the people lose manners towards the shaykh. How do you deal with a zallatul alim? The mistake of a scholar whose aqeedah is sound, he's done a mistake. How do you deal with it? 6 points the shaykh mentions. Number 1, verify and make sure that this mistake actually did come from him. It could be an allegation, it could be made, it could be a forged accusation. Don't just take everything you see online. Verify. التثبت. يا أيها الذين آمنوا إن جاءكم فاسق بنبأ فتبينوا. And another qira'ah is what? فَتَثَبَّتُوا. The fasiq is the one you know his fisq, or the one who's majhulul hal. You don't know him. If you don't know someone and he's not adil, he's not just to you, he is fi hayyazatil jahala. I don't know anything about you. I can't take what you say unless I'm sure that what you're saying and who you are. The point is, brothers, first of all, verify that this news is accurate, that the shaykh did say this, number 1. Number 2 is you have to know that this is a mistake. Is this even a mistake? How many people, they criticize a person, but really the problem isn't with the person you're criticizing. He's actually right. You have a problem in your understanding. Or the problem is with you, not with the shaykh. Shaykh is right. He brought istinbat, ajib. And brothers, knowing whether this is right or wrong is not the job of a student of knowledge. This is the wadhifa of the ulama al-rasikhin, the grounded scholars. They are the ones who find out whether this is a mistake or not. They are the ones who speak about it. They're the ones who bring it forward. The third one is, one of the ways to honor the shaykh is not to follow him in the mistake. I don't follow him in the mistake. You don't say, this is my teacher, I love him, he did a mistake, so we all have to do it. We don't. We don't follow the shaykh in the mistake. We don't follow Imam Shafi'i in his mistake. We don't follow Imam Malik in his mistake, and Imam Abu Hanif in his mistake, and Imam Ahmad in his mistake. These are great imams. Their understanding is great to us. We love it. But Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, He says, اتبعوا ما أنزل إليكم من ربكم ولا تتبعوا من دونه أولياء. Follow that which has come to your Lord and don't follow anyone besides Allah. Number 4, try to find excuses for him, because he's a man of great sound aqeedah. It's not a fundamental issue. The mistake is not fundamental. Find excuses for him. Maybe he didn't come across the hadith. Maybe if he saw this. But then look what the shaykh said. Ajib Allah, he said. But don't look for a far-fetched excuse. It has to be reasonable. How much? To be a reasonable. Number 6 is, don't belittle the shaykh in front of the people. Don't put him down. He's been giving da'wah for the last 30, 40 years. He did a mistake here. Look at the ocean of good that he's done. Are we all together? And some scholars, they say, if the water reaches qullatayn, his knowledge has reached and his works has reached qullatayn. If water reaches qullatayn, if you urinate in it, is it going to harm it? If he's reached qullatayn, lam yahmil al-khabath. This mistake is insignificant. The poet, he said, you've seen a person who's given da'wah for the last 30, 40, 50 years? Hard work. Calling to the sunnah, calling the people away from innovation, calling them to what is correct. Did a mistake. Who on this earth are you going to find with no mistakes? Lakin kafal mar'i nublan. Praiseworthy for this person is that his mistakes, you can count them. 50 years he's been giving da'wah, he's got 5 mistakes. In comparison to his many years. Again, brothers, not every mistake. It can be 1 in 50 and it can be very detrimental. That's also important. It can be 1 mistake for 50 years, it can be detrimental. It can take away that 50 years. Okay? And it can be 5 and not harm. So we look at naw'iyatu al-khata. We look at the type of mistake. But again, it's not our job, it's the job of a scholar.